Hello everybody, welcome back to Tenacious Viking Plays Banished. This is episode 7 already. Wow. Alright, let's see where we're at. I paused everything. It's a nice, rainy, dreary day in Valhalla. The next time I play this, it will have the extra L in it, I promise. Well, I shouldn't promise because I intend to do it right this way. But let's see where we're at. We have decent food resources. We have a good amount of firewood. It's late spring, so we should have plenty of firewood. Stored logs. We have some stone. We don't have a lot of iron on hand, but we've got stored medicine. We have coats. We have tools. So iron is the big thing that we have to think about to start with. And we're going to step in at about times 5 right now and see what's going on. I have a lot of buildings that I want to build. What do I have started here? I've got a gatherer's hut and I think a hunting cabin, yeah. Those I'm not in a hurry to build until I have to shut down some of these other, this gathering hut. Oh, the rain stopped. Oh, isn't that nice? Nice pleasant music playing. I know, the next thing I need to do is build a boarding house. How much does that take? It takes a lot of stone, which I have, and a lot of logs. Okay. Now I'm freaking out a little bit about disasters again. I'm trying to think if a fire or tornado comes through, it's probably going to take out some resources, some things I've got built up. I only have 2 stockpiles. I only have 1 storage barn, and 1 market. I'm thinking I ought to at least get this other storage barn started down here, so I have some of my resources split up. So if I lose one, I don't lose everything, and I don't want everybody to die while I'm desperately trying to rebuild stuff. We seem to be going at these trees really hard here, and I'm not sure why, because the herbalist is going to need some of those, I think. I'm going to have to move the herbalist at some point. Probably down here. Is this... Well, you know what? This Forester's Lodge covers this area, so you might be okay there for a while. To keep an eye on him. I need more miners. What do I not need? Oh, I got some more laborers, so they're going to the mines. Haha, bad timing for you. Build up this iron, probably because we're building tools with all the iron we get right now. So I do not want to raise that tool maximum. I want to get this thing going. I already don't have enough builders or laborers for it. Hunters I like to keep up so that we have plenty of leather for the tailor, and we don't have enough anyway. So take some coffee so I don't sound like it's morning, even though it is for me. Ah, coffee, elixir of the gods. Yeah, the blacksmith does not have enough iron to keep up with tools even. So that's kind of scary. We've got a school. Storage barn is going to be next as a preventative measure. Forester is not keeping up with new trees very well. I guess he's got a few planted. Okay, I'll leave him alone. Just wonder how soon I'm going to have to go across the river, and how soon I'm going to have to take so much of this area land here that there's no room for trees anymore. I have to try to remember to turn off tree planting here well before I need the space. Oh, my boarding house is coming along nice. Only 2 builders yet. Should promote those people. With the town hall and the trading post and the boarding house built, now we're ready for nomads. That's the best way to grow a town. If somebody moves into this boarding house right away, then I'm in trouble on houses. You know what? I was wondering what to build here. I should just put a church and a cemetery here. Brilliant. Oh, a trader. Firewood, beef, and chestnuts. Meh. Meh. You know, a little beef would be alright for the diet. I like to have a varied diet, but I don't want to spoil people either. I'm good on food. I'm gonna pass. Oops. Bye-bye. See ya. I didn't check to see if we had anything I could order, but I don't have any resources to buy anything with anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. Okay, I'm gonna take a gatherer out to provide a extra laborer. Foresters, hunter I want to keep up with until we get a surplus of, I'll hit the maximum coats. Yeah, I think a cemetery and a church. I don't really want to build a church here because I won't be able to. I'm going to do it this way. Oh, facing out over the water. That would be nice. City building. Church. Whoa. Whoa. It's not going to fit, is it? Just fits. I'm going to set that in place and then pause it right away because I do not have the resources to build that. I am, however, going to fill this up with a cemetery right away. That is going to be beautiful. We have maximum logs, huh? We're going to raise that. Man, you'd think everybody would have tools by now and we could get a supply built up. But no. Is this thing about done? 98% complete. Okay, no sooner's head. It's gonna be hard on my stone supply too, isn't it? Okay, I'll keep an eye on that. If there's smoke coming out of the chimney, that means there's people there, and we don't have enough houses. There's no babies being born. Uh-oh. Ernest, the miner, was killed by a cave-in. Sad. And we didn't quite have the cemetery finished. Should have built that earlier. Okay, so logs were in good shape on the log department. I'm not going to raise the fuel limit there because I am keeping firewood here. But I'm going to raise that by 100 so that we have something to trade. I like trading stone because you get a lot for that, but it's a finite source. And I don't want to have to build new quarries right away. Man, I can't keep up with iron. Need another mine so I can mine coal. I'll have to go in here somewhere in this mess. I wonder if that hunter's cabin is, see, not doing as well. So we need this hunter's cabin here, and we need to close that other one down. Who is that running through the woods? Oh, look at all the fish coming in. Wow. They can hardly keep up hauling fish back and forth. Man. Oh, no. Did I miss it? No, I got that merchant. Okay. You know, the fact that I'm ahead of the game here suggests I probably ought to speed up to 5 times. Let's see what's happening here. Listen to those trees coming down, stone being cut, iron being mined. Woohoo. Really? Firewood is low? Why? Because I filled this up? Okay. Make some more. As soon as the cemetery's done, which is not getting anywhere. More laborers, don't I? What are we doing on coats? We are about good on coats. I'm going to take a hunter away. Look, a laborer. I really can't build much more stuff right now. I don't have the resources and I don't have people to build anyway. That's a little frustrating. I need to get caught up on these tools somehow, and I thought that would have happened by now. Okay, I'm going to cut back on stone cutters and add miners temporarily, but don't forget to put those back. I wonder, let's see, we had some areas where we wanted to clear. I'm going to clear this for farms for one thing, wasn't I? Well, then we ought to do that. That means I also ought to build this bridge. Whee! Whoa. Whoop. Okay, we're back at woodcutter max again. Good. I may cut back on foresters a little bit too. Okay, we got coats and woods at max. We're not keeping up with iron yet. Nobody has brought stone for the cemetery. What is the deal? Probably should put a stone path from this stockpile into town and around to the market. That's a lot of stone, though. I don't know if I want to invest in that much that fast. Oh, I know what's holding it up. Okay, they're getting that cleared. How are my resources going? Well, the resources are still pretty good. Still trying to catch up on iron and tools. Wood looks great. Firewood looks great. Food is okay. I need to add a few more people back to the food production. I think I will do that real quick. I hate to do that. I need to leave the miners on there. And we'll try to get that. Okay, the cemetery is being built. We're going to pause at this point, and plan to build that storage barn over here next, as soon as the cemetery's done, and then see where we're at. Start migrating more stuff down to here from here, so we can add another mine there, and hopefully we'll be in pretty good shape. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to keep the stream live, and I'll be back in a few minutes with episode 8.